Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well. Now, Leo, guess what? Your light has traveled far, but Spirit says it's time for it to return home to you, brighter, warmer, and ready to illuminate a new path. The next chapter will reveal the crown you didn't even know you were wearing. Wow. Did you know you were wearing a crown, Leo? Because Spirit sees it. Did you just see how that card just fell right on out? Ooh, you certainly are wearing the crown. In fact, notice how this crown is illuminated with that yellow color. Now that yellow also represents sun energy, right? And you are made of the sun. Your radiance cannot be dimmed. Leo, just know this. And did you just notice how, oh my gosh, did you just notice how the King of Swords came into focus? That's exactly what's going on in your life. Something is coming into vision for you, and it's going to become more clear as each moment, as each day passes, that you embrace the king and the queen inside of you. Okay, so the spotlight is going to be turned on you, or it's coming back to you, turning towards you again. I mean, take what resonates. But the King of Swords is not messing around either. Wow. There's something happening here with some type of not only clarity, but a restoration of your fire, of your pride. And I would not hesitate to say this, but you are the king and the queen of a new era. And you're coming in a way that demands respect, not because we're pushy or we're a bully. No, it's because you've honored some type of spiritual truth within yourself, whether you're aware of it or not. Spirit wants you to be unwavering when it comes to what you're finding out. Some of you may have already found something out. Now, you could also be dealing with someone now or in the future that represents this King of Swords. There could be someone here that may be a boss-like energy or an entrepreneur, or maybe someone that just shows skills and abilities with wisdom. Okay, I am getting something, the word legendary is coming out. You might be creating something legendary here, or you may have already created something legendary. Sit with this truth. Let's get a little bit more about this King of Swords for you, Leo. Look at this. Even though you may not have realized that you've been wearing a crown, even during some type of stormy time in life, some type of heartbreak, guess what? You're getting over it, or you will. And it's not to say that we are pushing something down, but there is some type of new alignment because you have broken free. This is where you're gaining or taking your power back. So take what resonates for you, because some of you Leos, you're already there, and others of you, you're getting there. Don't worry. And the fact that you're showing up as a King of Swords is very telling when it comes to quality, clarity, maturity, and wisdom. And I also see that this is a guardian too. There's a guardian that has been protecting your heart. So something was just not meant to be, Leo. Just know that there's something that had to happen in order for you to get into a place of more power, greatness, authority, because Spirit has cloaked you with something here. Some type of wisdom, some type of intelligence and truth. So we've got, air sign coming out. There may be a lot going on in the mental plane. There may be communication happening, or it will. So just be willing to, honor yourself here and, speak clearly if you need to, right? Because we've done the work here when it comes to maintaining some type of integrity from a broken heart or something that we feel separated from. And, take it if it resonates. Not all of you will resonate with this, so don't take it. But I do see someone who may be in this, may be divorced, okay? Widowed or divorced or, something like that. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh my gosh, this is just so perfect because I just see so much power with this King of Swords that you are mirroring, or you will, okay? So just know that you're going to have some type of facts and wisdom to sit on. This is what's going to give you a lot of confidence. And look at that, your light humbles without effort. You notice how the crown is, bright, right? You can't help but be bright. So, Spirit is just reminding you, and I think I said it if I didn't, but yes, your radiance cannot be dimmed. And you do something, or I shouldn't say you do something, you are something, okay, where you don't even have to try. You are the best, okay? Yes, we all have great qualities, but I really want you to take that in. You're the best at something here. You're the best at being you, of course, but there is something about you feeling solid in. Again, we're sitting on facts and we're sitting on truth here. Let's continue and see what else. I also see for those that may be dealing with some type of maybe legal stuff or having to divide or separate things, if you're working with someone, that is, I would say someone that would be coming off as a King of Swords, a professional, maybe someone like a lawyer or mediator, whatever. They could help you, make the best decisions here, or help with fair decisions. But be fair to yourself. This is what Spirit is saying. Be fair to yourself too. Not all, I feel, deserve all of your energy right now. And that's what I see you doing. You're taking back your energy. Okay. You know what? We were talking about that yellow crown. That yellow crown was just really loud to me in your reading right now. And look at this. Look at all that yellow. This is someone who has trusted their truth and the truth that they've been bestowed with by their higher self, by ancestors, by God, Jesus, the universe, whatever you believe in. And here you are. Humbling without effort. My goodness, because we are in a place of building, creating, or sustaining an affluent life. So take your pick. You're going in a really good direction here. Where there was no color, right? You're bringing color here. No matter where you go, you paint color into your life and the life of others. I would say there is something beautiful and artistic about you. You may be drawn to the arts right now, or always have been. And Spirit is letting you know too, your wisdom and your skills are paying off. And so try to notice when you get to put in or you're utilizing your past wisdom. Because you're doing something here where, for sure, Spirit is letting you know that it is okay to spend quality time by yourself. You might be in a place where, you could be just wanting to maybe not spend, or I should say, overcommit to things, right? And you might be sensitive to others that might be too taxing on your energy. We do have Earth sign coming through, and this is a card of abundance. This is a card where through, you know, maybe discipline, hard work. Well, I don't like to say hard work where, you know, you're physically having to burn out, okay? But consistent work, right? Consistent growth. You know, you're creating wealth for yourself. You're creating your dreams, a life of luxury. Enjoy your independence. Enjoy a time of not feeling maybe tied with something or someone even, because this is a card of, you know, single woman or single man, okay? Or just claiming your independence, knowing your value. And look at how fitting this is. It just looks so fitting with this card too, with that peacock there. Ah, all that color. Okay. Let's get a little bit more about this Nine of Pentacles here. We do have the masculine and the feminine. So I see something sharpening with, you know, your own integration of the masculine and the feminine, right? The dark or the stormy times in life and the sunny times in life. Let's get a little bit more about the Nine of Pentacles, please, for Leo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is just too perfect. Yes. Leo. Yes. I know it sucks though. It does suck. It sucks to have to go through that kind of pain. It's there, I know, but you are getting over it. Time is going to prove something to you. Start noticing what you are surrounded by, because my goodness, the pain had a purpose to show you your value. And Spirit is saying you can be picky, right? When it comes to, you know, what you're sensitive to. I mean, not picky to the point where, you know, you're blocking everything, but you're enjoying peace and tranquility on your terms. This is the thing. This is the thing. You're doing things on your terms. This is it. This is your power. This is you. What did Spirit say? Your light has traveled far, but Spirit says it's time for it to return home to you. Here's it returning home to you. Brighter, warmer, and ready to illuminate a new path. Now, notice where she's standing. It's literally looks like a new path. You know, you see that little snail there, a little visitor. Anyhow, the next chapter will reveal the crown. Oh my goodness, you didn't even know you were wearing. I really love your reading. I already love your reading. Actually, I got good energies when Spirit was saying what Spirit was saying to you at the beginning here. Let's continue and see what else. Plan on positive things for your future, Leo, even if you can't see it just yet. See, something is coming into color for you, okay? I feel that you've been in what seems like gray days, you know? Just gray days, right? Because of that pain. And I know it sucks. I know it sucks. I've been there. Been there. So it's like one by one, things are coming into color here. And I do get a couple of things lighting up, okay? Now, it is funny because we're just talking about this path, right? Where you see, like, I see the path in front of her, right? So what did Spirit say? Brighter, warm, okay, ready to illuminate a new path for you. And this is the Two of Wands. This is planning for the future. This is bringing visions to you. So you've received some downloads already. I feel that you have. Now pay attention, because if you don't feel that you have ideas or something that interests you, you will. Okay? Just stay open to this. But you gotta clear your energy too. That's what I feel that the King of Swords is doing with that sword. This is like a sword of protection. But this is also like a talisman, I feel, or maybe a healing sword of some type, like a healing stone. Anyhow, I just see something about your energy being cleared of debris and intrusive, negative, unwanted, or unnecessary energies, right? Remember at the beginning how the King of Swords came into focus. That's what's happening to you. I mean, if you notice too, in the Three of Swords, there's no rain that's going on top or in front of the heart. Yeah, the swords may still be there, but the storm is passing. Something is lifting here. Let's continue and see what else. We have fire sign coming through. Okay, wow. Knight of Wands. Woo, 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 woo. You're right here in your own element, so you are showing up in your own reading. I mean, prepare for action. You may need to, take some time to give to yourself to rejuvenate so that you are energized for the opportunity to do something adventurous. You may be doing this alone or you may not. But I will tell you that the thing about the Nine of Pentacles is that someone is enjoying solo pleasures here. I mean, they're just living wild and free. Some of you may be moving or relocating here. So let's get a little bit more about the Knight of Wands, because this is all about action, ready to take action. You're getting ready to take action on some type of dream of yours, Leo. Something you dreamed of is now real, or it will become real. You'll see it clear as day. Let's get a little bit more about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Spirit is saying something, your story is not done here. It's only going to get better for you. Let's get more with the Knight of Wands for Leo. Oh my gosh, Leo. And I feel like this card was doing something. Okay, Leo. Oh my goodness, look at the sun. I mean, the sun is literally following you, gazing at you. The spotlight is absolutely turning towards you. Let's do it like this way, because look at this. So there is an absolute wave of some type of success, recognition, even money, or, maybe some new resources coming your way. Look at this. I mean, this really is truly Spirit restoring your fire and pride. 100%. And there may be someone here that, is lined up on your path as well, that brings fun, happiness, positivity to your life. Because I know that's who you are to others. Oh my gosh, Leo. Oh my gosh, this card that was doing something a little funny that I felt like grabbing when I was getting more clarification with that Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, you're someone's dream. Your being here is an answer to someone's prayers or prayer. Look at that. The pain had a purpose, a few purposes. Oh my goodness. You're answering the call. Let's continue and see what else. I mean, this sounds like destiny is approaching you at any moment. Someone aligned for you. You are aligned for them. And however it plays out, romantic, platonic, business, community, friends, whatever, take it. Because it's leading you to something fantastic here either way. Study something that you're interested, or keep studying more about what you're already good at and continue to grow your gift, because when you do that, you're just sustaining and thriving here and attracting more rewards into your life. And I feel for some of you, not all of you, but there may be a change here where you've had to do all the hard work and now you get a life of leisure and pleasure. It doesn't mean that you give up on your duties and responsibilities, but it does mean that you've done the work, right? And so it's like you've put yourself in a position of superiority, and you get to take those breaks. You get to take more time to do other things and invest, right? This is investing wisely in other areas of your life. And maybe for some, you didn't have that time. And now you have that time, or you will. Plan for your future here, or just be willing to remain open. And not only remain open, but, be willing to take a shot at something here. Because I feel like, I don't know, I know I know that's a globe, right? It's the earth, but I feel like they're getting ready to play basketball or something and take a shot and not realize how good they are. And this is where wisdom catches up to you. You've been practicing, and you just take one shot effortlessly and it goes right into the hoop. It's like, that's how easy it's going to be. Slam dunk. That's exactly, see, I'm getting something about a slam dunk here for you. Okay, let's continue and see what else. Slam dunk, wow. Okay, I feel a lot of you might be in this position already, or you felt, this at one time, right? Or maybe you're still in there. We're just having to heal while we are still being supportive, still being in integrity with what we like to do, what we want to give to. So, put yourself in either one of these positions. It's not better or worse, because we all, at some time in our life, have to be willing to be the receiver or the giver, right? So however it works for you, but Spirit is saying what you have been giving is returning back to you. Six of Pentacles is true treasure here, because we got so much that we can give. You've experienced burnout, you've experienced tough times, right? Where we couldn't give. It would be hard to, because we're giving from an empty place. And it starts with you, your vessel, right? So Spirit is shielding and protecting your aura, your energy. Archangel Michael is here too, showing up in your reading, making you very aware and attuned of, not engaging in something negative here. Because this is a card of abundance, prosperity. It's also a card where you're attracting unexpected miracles into your life. A card of being able to be generous because you have time to. I mean, think about it. What kind of life is it if you have to work all the time, but you're making good money, but you have no time to even enjoy the money, to even enjoy experience? Or, maybe at sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit of less pay, but you have a little bit more time to be creative, to study more, which sets you up for a more thriving, abundant life for your future. And I'm not saying one is, better than the other. I'm just saying that, there's choices. What else? Some of you might find yourself getting financially fit or in a more balanced place when it comes to, income, debt, what's going out, what's coming in. You are being asked to sever ties if you haven't already. And I don't like saying that like it's real cold, but I can't help but say it like it's cold because it's King of Swords. Some of you, it's like you might feel defeated. You might feel that you've had to cut your losses. But who's really losing here? You or them? Because look at this. We got dreams coming true. You're someone, you're an answer to someone's prayer. You got the Sun card, you got abundance, you got independence, we got reciprocity. So let's get a little bit more about the Five of Swords here. Now, I will say this too. During this time, Leo, you might not want to, especially if you're still healing and things are still a little bit kind of confusing and foggy, this would not be a good time to, you know, maybe do like business deals or sign contracts unless you have someone you trust that can really go through it and understand things, okay? Because there may be like ill intentions or manipulation with this Five of Swords. But anyhow, let's get a little bit more with the Five of Swords for you. You might need to hear something. I feel like it's don't hate, meditate. Yeah, someone did you wrong. Someone might have did you wrong. But I just keep saying, I keep hearing like, don't hate, meditate, right? Because it's already unfolding. Your soul's wish is being granted. And I was getting this thing where, you know, it's like you're either have or there's a severing of ties here. And you can even ask Archangel Michael to come through and clear the energy. But it will be your job to reinforce it at times. Make peace with the past, make peace with the haters, make peace with the, you know, the person or the people that may have tried to drag you into some type of disruption in your life that is really a waste of your time. Because you got a guardian angel that's not going to allow manipulation to play out to the point where it could devastate your purpose, your inner light, your vibrancy. Oh, okay. Yes, don't hate, meditate. Okay. Let the fire drive you to become your best self. You know, you're becoming the best version of yourself here, even though it may have been hard. Okay. You may need to just kind of look the other way for some of you. It's just a phase. So you're turning this into a healthy competition for yourself. And the reason why I know this is because for a lot of you, you've already turned your back on something here. You've already made up your mind. Or someone did something and made the decision for you. Now, I would also bring something up too, because if any of you are trying to pry someone's heart open, it's not going to work. If they are this King of Swords, it's just not going to work. Someone is just, it's too cold-hearted snake is what it is, that energy. This person tries to dilute your dreams, Leo. My God, I was just talking about diluting your dreams, and we got the dream card here. We got the Seven of Cups. Look at the fog. And then, look, I was noticing the clouds here on the Five of Swords, too. So it's almost like once we turn away, or once we come to a place of, you know what, it is what it is. Because some of you, you know, I just see this thing where perhaps you're just maintaining a stance here, right? Not letting another get away with something here. Because there is something about your light humbles without effort. And I kind of see you embodying this person here, not in a bad way, but in a way where you're not going to put up with crap. And they know it. Okay, so Seven of Cups. This could be temptation, though. This could be confusion. So because we might need to step aside from something. So let's get more about the Seven of Cups, please, for Leo. Leo, Spirit wants you to know that you're also showing up here with the Sun card, right? So there's something about your inner light is summoning a blessing. So let's get more about the Seven of Cups for Leo, please. We might just have a hard time focusing on what to choose here. Okay. Okay, the Knight of Swords here. We might need to be careful here. We might need to watch out for making hasty decisions, especially if we're pissed off, okay? Because we need to temper the the anger, or maybe the resentment, or temper whatever you feel might be overloading you, because there's something that I feel you're tuning into when it comes to extremities, okay? There's going to be a change of direction here. Now, the Knight of Swords is cutting through the confusion. Stop stalling, Spirit is saying. Pick something. For some of you, study something here. Pick something and then just go with it. But there may be something where Spirit is saying, pay attention to situations, people, or conditions that try to stall you from going after what is true. Now, I also see something here too. I feel that this Knight of Swords might be coming towards you, right? Just when, and this is why Spirit, okay, I feel that you need to just wait. Don't make a decision right now if it comes to, you know, long-term things, because it's already unfolding. Your soul's wish is being granted. It's coming. It's going to change everything up. What else for Leo? Two of Pentacles, we might be, we're trying to find our footing is what we're trying to do. Temporary changes. Let's get a little bit more about the Two of Pentacles, please. Keep your eye on the most important thing. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting this basketball analogy. I don't know. Because I'm like getting something about keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on the ball, right? So it's like keep your eyes focused here on something. But we might be in a place of processing what it is that we're willing to give up here for some of you, right? So that you're not feeling like you have to juggle too many things, right? Because you know, I feel like you're kind of getting to a place where you're done juggling. You just want to be, you know, standing still here and doing your thing, right? Well, maybe not standing still, but not feeling like things are wobbly all the time. But anyhow, let's get a little bit more about the Two of Pentacles, because we've got a strong indication about change here. It's coming out a lot. So you are going through a temporary change, physically and spiritually, and also the mental and emotional plane. Spirit is reminding you that you can handle anything, right? So make work fun, or make whatever you need to fun, right? Even though we've had to be, or had to go through the fire, you endure. So this is like the Phoenix rising. So the conditions are becoming more and more perfect for you. Just hang in there. What else? See, there you are. Okay, we were just talking about the fire that you've endured here. Well, the King of Wands, hey, there may be something with firefighting here, but anyhow, the King of Wands, take it if it resonates, it won't for all of you, but the fire of, the Fire of Wands, the King of Wands is fireproof, transformative, a lead, a born natural leader, charismatic, and here you are showing up, and look at the crown you're wearing. Look at that. You are the king and the queen of a new era. This is why you've endured what you've had to endure. Spirit chose you. Keep your eyes focused on the future here. Not too far where you get, you know, confused and it causes stress. But you already hold dreams that are coming true for you. I mean, something you dreamed of is now real, or it's coming real. I mean, I don't know how it's not in front of you or how you're not sensing it, but I feel that you are. I feel that you are. There may be something strong about love too, or being guided to, you know, a better partnership, love or business or whatever. Let's continue and see what else. Yeah, what's meant for you won't close, because here you are. And someone is not going to let you go. I mean, because look, you could possibly be attracting maybe an air sign or another fire sign. I mean, they could be any sign. But what was that? Well, look at that. You being here is an answer to someone's prayer. Oops, I'm trying to hold these up. Look at that. What's meant for you won't close. Oh my God, I almost dropped my glass of water. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll put this over here. Okay, what else for Leo? Okay, High Priestess. Yeah, we may need to remain passive. There may be temptation here with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups to move too quickly into something, Leo, but you really need to wait until you have, like, I don't know, some type of confirmation or something is really clear here. Now, there may be secrets too. There may be someone or I mean, you could be holding some secrets too, but I do feel that there's something that's confusing because someone may be keeping secrets. Someone is feeling the burn though, by the way, and you do have a secret admirer, or you will. And it's not just one person. I just feel that you have, this energy about you anyways that's very attractive, okay? And you need to be proud of that. But silence and patience is going to be your allies at this time. And this is also because you're waiting for something to cycle out with the High Priestess. Now, Pisces is showing up with the High Priestess. Let's get a little bit more with the High Priestess. She's coming. There may be some type of unconventional information coming towards you. Or I should say in a unconventional way. Okay, hold something to yourself here. I feel that you are meant to, see, how do I say that? How do I say that word? Preserve. My goodness, preserve something, right? Preserve your dreams, preserve your peace, and preserve your resources if you need to, right? Spirit is saying if things have been maybe too tight, or maybe it's been hard to let go of stress, worries, or heartbreak. It's only one chapter, one season. Just remember, the universe is spotlighting your next chapter here. What else? Nope, that is actually it. All right. Well, speaking of the next chapter, I mean, the next question I'm going to ask anyways is what is next for you, Leo, that you need to be aware of? What's next for Leo? Because you definitely have something next here, right? Oh, the sun's coming through okay, look at that. Things are breaking through here. Look at that. Oh, and you know what I like about the sun? The sun also will burn that fog. All right, so what's next for Leo? Nine of Wands. You're going to be in a place where you can finally receive something that to help you be in a place of strength, courage. Remember, Spirit is restoring your fire and your pride. So I see what's next for you is that you're not giving up. And nor should you. You need to remain optimistic about your future because you have every right to be. I want to see what was behind the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're not giving up. Because you're not giving up, Spirit never gives up on you either. You're going to get this opportunity or an opportunity back. Maybe you felt like you missed it or something it will never happen. Spirit is going to give you what you need. So you got to pay attention. Because really what I see next too is a the unveiling, right? So the high priestess is unveiling something, and so is your energy. And so I see that you're going to start to feel far more safe to let your guard down, because you've been feeling so maybe wrapped up in feeling guarded, right? Shielding your energy. Well, Spirit is already shielding and protecting your energy, because Spirit just wants you to be ready and to take this opportunity. Now, let's find out, what is a blessing that you don't see coming? And this is, again, it's just so perfect here with what we just, with what's next for you. Okay, a blessing that you don't see coming, Leo. Okay, some of you guys might get something about your home or your property, a contentment in home life, whether it's a move or a change in healthy occupants, because you've got the happily ever after. Maybe the marriage you want, or, whatever it is, we're just, enjoying our abundance, right? And how we feel in life, emotionally, materially, spiritually. The 10 of Cups, I mean, you really don't get any better than this. So home sweet home. I mean, this is that, oh my gosh. This is this whole thing about you coming home. Your radiance cannot be dim. Leo, you're a true treasure, and you will have true treasures, but you got to be willing to let go of what's not worthy of you. Okay? I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.